Hello guys and welcome back to my 1 million maximum power speedrun as Muscovy. Today I believe that we should achieve our goal. We're playing as Muscovy with a plan to form Russia, and so far our manpower is on the level of 240,000 in 1500, and this is before forming Russia, getting the Tsardom government, getting aristocratic ideas, getting the advisor, getting the state edicts, and much more deving. So first thing that I'm gonna do today is to attack Uzbek, and I'm not gonna feed Kazakh anymore. I need to annex them in 17 years. And while in the meantime my truce with Poland will be running out. So after the truce with Poland ends, I'm gonna also to attack them. And I could also think about taking down Living on Order at the same time. Colonialism just started, and it started in Portugal, of course. What is this Castile doing? That's a really weird union of Aragon that we are seeing here. And England is still in France. This is really weird campaign in the Western Europe. Anyway, I'm gonna start a war with Uzbek in a very second, but just first, I actually want to stop these rebels from happening, because we are at war, so I cannot provoke these revolts. I would like to expand into this steps a little bit as well, so I'm gonna go to Ajam, as they like me. Maybe I should ally them actually after the war, and request them to share me maps of Central Asia. Yes, that is going to be way more helpful to take down. Oh, Chagatai is bigger than I thought. Another government reform is going to be useful, because this is going to be not leader cost, but the advisor cost. So now I'm still paying tons of money for them because of our governing capacity, but it should be at least a little bit more helpful. Time for good old carpet siege, and we are going to get it all over the place around here, while the main stack is going after the Chagatai to take them down. If for the next 100 days I take the next admin tech, I'm gonna get 4 innovativeness, which is going to be almost 0.5% of the dev cost. And actually I will do it, because this costs me only 550 points, and it will get cheaper to around 400, but we know, at least we will save the mill points by spending a little bit more of the admin points because of the dev cost. Chagatai, you need to break your relations with Uzbek. Next month they might accept this. Nope, I don't care then. I'm just gonna take a little bit of money for part of the building. And Uzbek, the peace deal needs to wait because I don't have a diplomat. These guys can just go and carpet siege what's left from Transoxiana. I cannot take those sovereign provinces for myself. I would have to give them to Kazakh. So I kind of blocked myself from expanding to Transoxiana and Chagatai by creating such a big vassal around here. I guess it's fine. I'm just gonna take all of those princes plus the one that I don't see. Yes, Agan. And we need to pump out the speed of annexing of Kazakh. March 1519, but remember that in 6 years this is going down as well. There it goes, send the peace deal. When we start colonizing this terrains, it will be nicer and nicer. Jojo like a royal marriage. What about no? And now the problem is I can't really get anything from Transoxiana, so I'll probably end up breaking the allies and pillaging the capital, because it's having plenty of development to take over. We have 578 mill points to spend, and I'm gonna do same thing as we did a couple of times already in this season. I'm just gonna sell the titles, plenty of money. I'm gonna find a good state to develop which has a prosperity. For example, this one is going to be perfect. I just need to full core it. It would cost me more to core it if I developed it first. Encourage development, and let's see what we can do. Our current maximum power is 242,000, right? Let's just go and have some fun. Get those 2 boys to 21. Same for this boy. Tick, 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 tick. And same for this boy. And only with this quick deving, see that I still have 80 mil points. Right now it's 258,000 of maximum power, and we'll be pumping up those numbers. Ah yeah, it will be more. It will be more because yeah, it didn't count as a full core when I was deving. So it's 277 in fact. Yeah, I was thinking like, why is this number so low? It should be higher. It's 277 in fact. And I could bring it to 30, but I don't want to. War with Poland should be quick, easy, and pleasant. I'm gonna attack for the conquest of Vyazma. No, Polotsk Castle will be better. It's a fort, but it will be easier to keep the war goal. So the thing is, of course, I do have to siege down forts, but even more importantly, I cannot let them go into my lands to carpet siege it, because we need to keep the prosperity for the dev cost. So like in this case, they're trying to go into Luki, so I'm gonna get out of the siege quickly, kill them in Luki, hopefully, because I'm tech behind, right? Tech 8, tech 9. Oh, yeah, I'm 2 techs behind Poland, and I'm not gonna change it. Let's see actually, because at the same time I probably should avoid fighting battles. 23rd October, can I win it before the 23rd? Yes, I can. Okay, this is good, but not so sure if I can win here on the other hand. Oh, that's too low. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose it. Well, we'll see. Actually, I'm losing, I think. Just my army quality is far better, but the tech difference, unfortunate. Well, it's fine. So I kinda need to protect my lands from devastation, but at the same time, I should avoid fighting battles. I did exactly what promised. Richly, this is not our 3 battles within the whole war. And 70% of the war score. Would be higher, but unfortunately Brandenburg is getting very occupied. As you can see, the Berlin is still holding on. I don't want to go and engage there because my army is just, you know, the quality difference before the tech is too big. So let me try, yeah, carpet sieging those few more provinces. Tick, one more. That's 72% of the war score. Can we peace out now? So I was trying to pick up provinces with the best terrains to take. You know, of course the steppes, but also mainly the plains, which are easy to develop. But it looks like I will have to go and whoop their asses over there. Yeah, or they just piece out Brandenburg separately. That would also work for us. I mean, it's fine, as long as I get, you know, higher war score without them in the war. So we just get those guys closer. I might even go to Tuchola because they don't have a leader anymore, and this guy is too siege goal-oriented one. Oh my boy, I def clicked like 200 times. I'm playing so much on the multiplayer that I forgot that there's actual icon for the dev cost as well. I was using the one for the improved relations and I guess expansion cost all the time. So even with this, if we go and see our dev costs, yes, it's even better. And look how many mule points we have ready to be spent. Okay. Now they're going to accept my peace deal. Maybe it's not the best borders, so I'm gonna at least try fixing the borders a little bit. They're not going to accept that much. So for this one province, this is perfect. Maybe a few ducats. Peace out. We'll be fixing this. I'll take this chunk in the next war. So everything at the end will be as it should be. So now let's just go and concentrate development on those provinces that we just took over and core them, of course. This is 61 of our extensions, almost nothing. You can see that the cost in admin mana is also not big. So we'll be taking the 10th admin tech very shortly. But now, time for some deving. Do we have everything? Loyal burgers, check. Religion, check. Golden era, check. It means that it's time to bring this up to even more than 286,000. Let's go and get cash-in. That cash-in is not a step, so I'd prefer maybe to look for something better. No. This could be cheaper, but they are not steps. Believe me, we prefer to pay a little bit more, but develop an actual step. Okay, this is a step state. I'm gonna pay admin points to fully state it. This will cost my gav capacity, but at least I'm not gonna pay more for coring it later because I would have it. So let's go. It's 862 of manpower. Give it a month tick to bring it to 0. It's in fact right now 862. Okay, let's just go and dev. No, it was 2,500. Go and dev it. Only meal points and diplo points. because admin points will be needed for the 10th tech. So tick. See, it's 5.6 thousand. I can even bring it lower. Here's minimal. Let's go. And the last province. Oh, we still have plenty more power points. I thought that I would just develop this state, but that was my mistake. I forgot about the religion. So this state is Czech. What about this one? They're still loading prosperity, so nope. Here I can concentrate. Same for this one. This is developed. This one is having one province that is not developed, but it's not a step. This one is 20 everything. This one I can actually concentrate. Let me see our steps map mode. This one is waiting to be developed. Oh yes, my beauty is fully stated. I already can feel how our gathering capacity is screaming at us from background. I guess it's fine. At least we are going to have... My guess, after I spent all these points on deving, my guess is that right now our manpower should be 360,000. Wanna see this? 348. This is how quickly we are gaining this manpower, and you'll see when we form Russia how even faster it is going to be. 368. That's what I told you. 800 on 400 gav capacity, but actually I got our crown lands to 45, so I can just get covering capacity from Cossacks and I can get it from the burghers, and this will be still alright. Right now it will be a little bit less problematic. 800 on 600, so paying less for advisors. And anyway, let's go and bring our armies back home and deal with both of the rebels. Remember guys, when you take war taxes in Age of Discovery, you cannot forget about the war taxes. Because now I will be paying 2 million points monthly when the Age of Reformation started. So of course I'm gonna cancel this. Over here I can take more missionary strength, that is always welcomed. And finally over here I can sell my titles, so that will be even more money to invest. But I'm pretty much out of, you know, what like options on what to invest it on. Probably I should just save money to use it on here, to get the level 3 trade center and develop this whole state once I get the prosperity to 100. Just one more prosperity percentage in a Strachan state. Time to develop. First of all, I'm gonna fully core it. That's 181 admin points and plenty of gav capacity that's going to cost us. It's not 9.66. Who is Georgia fighting? Ottomans. It's gonna hurt our diplomatic reputation. Okay, it's just one diplomatic reputation. I don't want to fight Ottomans. I mean, I could, but if I want to fight Ottomans, I want to fight them on my own terms, meaning I'll go and attack them for this. And probably I should do it, you know, pretty soon. So anyway, Astrakhan state, it's 50 gav capacity now, and it will be far more. And I'm gonna go and increase this trade center to level 3, but yeah, first of all, let's just dev it to 25. So let's go, encourage development. I have all the bonuses, yes. Let's go and get this to 25 development. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get it to World Trade Center. So this is also nice because whole state is now getting plus 33% local manpower. So it will be even more for the whole state. And yes, this is the minimum amount of the points that you can pay at this technology. 5 for deving. So let's go and have fun. Tick, 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 tick. Tick, 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 tick. Can decrease the autonomy. So I'm saying with Astrakhan 16 already, so yeah, of course. Tick. Yes. I love it so much. It's so pleasant, guys, to just do this. This is the same state. Yeah, of course it is. It cost me 5. And let's go have fun. Tick, 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 tick. So now with only having this state, our maximum power is already 443,000. You know what? I could actually already take the 10th army tech in a few months, but I'm thinking that I should not do this. And this is because of that I have so many provinces that are still not my full course. So theoretically I should first spend my mana on this and then take the deck. At least do some balance, right? And anyway, if we are planning to take the deck soon, let me go and state everything already. You know, to maximize our manpower, etc, etc. Let's give him a monthly 447, 454, yes. Gav capacity now is, it's not that bad actually. And I could take it next month pretty much. So I'm just gonna go and start with the lowest def provinces. Or I should, you know, do what? I should start with the steppe provinces. Yes, just spend mana on fully stating the steppes. Zlewikk, Zlewikk. See, we have now 260 admin points left. This is because so much is going on coring the provinces, and this is fine because each year this is going to cost me less, and so not overpay for the deck, and I also save some mill points to take a few of aristocratic ideas, because we need to, I think, take 4 aristocratic ideas for the 33% maximum power. At the same time, with all the stating, deving the provinces, we just reached 104 of income. So this is not only stonks of manpower, but also stonks on the level of our money. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Tech 10. This unlocks us aristocratic ideas. And as told you, 4 to take, 1 costs 340, so I can take 2 right away, and just 2 will be missing. Most importantly, time to form Russian Empire. Yes, please, change everything, and now our maximum power is already on the level of 640,000. This is super nice. And for the other decisions here, I can take the missionary strength for sure, and I'm not gonna transfer this capital, because for Moscow we want to concentrate dev to, you know, make use of this, but it's not that much of power anyway. Now all of my admin points, I still have even gav capacity, will be going on coring the provinces, and I just want to go and see, out of my own curiosity, how much manpower we will have if I change the state edicts everywhere for manpower. This costs me most importantly around 15 ducats monthly, which is fine. I'm gonna sell the titles actually, and I'm gonna try getting a manpower advisor over here, which I'll also get to level 5 to get more meal points. So right now our max manpower will be, no, it's 687. We need to pump up those numbers. We really need to pump this up. This is not enough. In a second I'll be also finishing the annexation of my vassal, and right now we'll be waiting for this bonus. There goes the manpower advisor, give him level 5. We are still making money right now, and the max manpower is 720,000. Russian claim on the steppes. It all belongs to Mother Russia, and we got plenty of claims. So yes, few things. I'm gonna break the alliance with the Ottomans, actually, because we want his steppes. And we are gonna now wait for the Kazakhs to be finished, and at the similar time, our truce with Poland will also finish, because it will be in 1521? 1522. So actually, this truce with Ottomans will end first. So we have to eat both Ottomans and Poland around the same time. Next month, annexation of Kazakh is... By the way, I should be able to do this with my diplo points. You see, I completely forgot that something like this is even possible. Our borders are going to be absolutely beautiful when I finish those off. And Kazakh, 3, 2, 1, and let's go! Thank you so much. Look on these borders. This Russia is beautiful. Mission is to colonize Serbia. That is additional diplo points and a nice leader. Can I do any of those missions around? Not so much. I'll have to go through those and see what are the possibilities. And I should go and stage those provinces that I took from Kazakh. Please. And what was this event that I just got? Zlewikk, Zlewikk, Zlewikk. These are the colonies. And we are gonna accept the Nogai culture, because it's the one here. And let's see the other cultures. Anything else? Bashkir. I'll also accept the Bashkir culture, because there are some of the steps just right here. Accept it. And now we need to decrease the autonomy of those provinces. It just needs a math tick. Yes, to update, decrease the autonomy to bring it as low as possible. So it's 30. I can decrease it even more. It's decreasing 0.3 monthly. So that's actually extremely quickly. Just decreasing it more. That will be tons of the rebels. But it's, of course, as always, worth it. And let me see, actually. Why do I see that this is not stated? Stated. And decrease the autonomy in the both after the month tick. So now our maximum power is 760,000. We are gonna pump up those numbers, of course, by doing few things. First of all, we are finishing aristocratic ideas soon, and second of all, once I finish aristocratic ideas, I'll be deving a little bit more to get it straight to 1 million. And what is your guess? When I take this next aristocratic idea, how much actual manpower, that's advisor cost here, we're going to have? My guess is 850. 870,000, so we're lacking only 130k to reach our beautiful goal. This is going to be interesting. We have 908k maximum power and 140 mil points. Let's see how much we can actually get out of this amount. I'm gonna def Proinsk, which is just 7 per def click. We do have encourage development, and let's see. Let's get it to a high number. Now it's 920. And I'm gonna go and find non-developed steps, but with prosperity. This one doesn't have prosperity, and you know, it's not that easy of a job. Yes, see, this is closed, this is all developed, this is all developed. Actually, I forgot that I had this one province stated, the gold mine, but it's part of the whole state that I took from Kazakh. So you can change it to encourage development and see it's 77777. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And now it's 931. Just a couple more of death clicks and we've got this. To pump up those numbers by minimal amount, I can also go and take this plus 4% manpower from the boyars. So we do have 953,000 of it. And there's a coalition being created on us. This is because the Ottomans could join it. But they're not going to join it as long as they are at war with Poland. So just actually start getting my troops ready to fight them, even though I don't really want to fight them. And once I do with all of the rebels that are running around, I will go and fight them, but I think I'll get to 1 million before that. So let's see, 954, right? Tick, 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 tick. Tick, 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 tick. Tick, 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 tick. That's 964 now. And what if we change also some state edicts over here that I changed earlier for the dev cost? So let's change it back to the manpower. Change back to the manpower. I think it will be not that much of a difference. 972. It's this close, guys. There goes another state with the prosperity. I'm gonna encourage development here. And let's see which one. Yes, those two are can be dev'd for 7. So just spend only the mill points. Only the mill points. Come on. 990,000. What if we change this state edict back to manpower? 995,000. This is a matter of a few more dev clicks. So we are gonna do this. We're gonna do 997, 997. Come on, 998. And one more dev click. 1 million of manpower in 1523. And I can promise you guys that it can be done far quicker. In my opinion, the quickest moment you can do this is the moment you form Russia. Probably I would just have to play a little bit better with annexing the vassal here, Kazakh. I thought that it would take us a little bit more to get to 1 million, so I wanted to annex it around 1515, but that's fine. I also fucked up some deving because I was not using religion all of the time, but anyway, 1523 is still a crazy number, right? So before we end, let me just quickly show you some statistics from the Skanderbeg. And I could even bring it a little bit higher because this just unlocked like literally a second ago. So in fact our maximum power is right now 1,012,000. So this is super beautiful. This is our Alpha Navi map mode, and that's how our Manpower map mode is looking. So you can see the steps, it's 13,000 per step pretty much, you see, that we got over here. And we are far over our governing capacity. So our maximum power is 1 million, while Ottomans have 120,000. Imagine right now fighting with them. We are just a little bit behind in the military, just 3 technologies, it's just not a big problem. But what I wanted to see, most importantly, are the death clicks. Within this small sponsor games, we played like 8 years, right? Less than 8 years, we death clicked 480 times, which is still not that many, honestly, and our average death cost was 20. So yeah, guys, this is all for this episode, I would say, because it will depend on you if we want to continue this campaign. So if you want this to happen, let's hit 4,000 likes on this video, and let me know in comments what could be your ideas on how to continue this run. And for today, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.